My name is Wilbert Lancelot S. Aguilar, and I'm from DCPET 31. The interview between Senator Risa Hontiveros' office and Wang Fugui, the ex-cellmate of Chinese businessman and criminal gang leader Xi Zhejiang, is both shocking and revealing. It sheds light on a much bigger and darker picture that extends beyond politics. It touches on national security, espionage, and how global powers might influence smaller nations like the Philippines. Wang Fugui's statement about Alice Guo or Guo Huaping being a spy are deeply alarming. What makes his testimony chilling is not only the accusations itself, but also how calmly and directly he explains the network behind it. He doesn't describe a lone spy working in secret. Instead, he paints a picture of massive, well-organized operation connected to China's state security, an operation that uses economic fronts, political influence, and even technology-driven schemes like POGOs and online scams to further nation interest. Listening to this interview, one cannot help but reflect on how fragile sovereignty can be when corruption, greed, and foreign interference mix together. It's unsettling to think that a local leader, a mayor, someone who swore to serve her town, might have been part of a larger foreign intelligence structure. Whether or not every detail is proven, the implications are serious. It tells us that espionage today doesn't always look like the movies. It can happen quietly through legitimate businesses, social networks, or even political campaigns. What stands out the most is how Wang describes the recruitment process of spies. He says that the Chinese state security gathers personal secrets, weaknesses, and fake identities to control their agents. That part is particularly disturbing. It means that espionage isn't always about loyalty. It's often about manipulation. People are trapped by their own secrets and used as tool for a greater political agenda. It makes us question how many other people, perhaps unknowingly, are being used the same way. When Wang talks about how POGO and scamming operations are connected to intelligence work, it opens our eyes to something even deeper. These businesses are not just about illegal gambling or online fraud. They might also serve as information gathering networks, ways to launder money, or platforms for foreign intelligence activity. Suddenly, what used to be seen as mere economic issues now appear to be part of much wider and more strategic plan. Another important part of Wang's testimony is his warning about the power of China's state security. He had to move to an undisclosed location after the Al Jazeera interview. That alone tells us how dangerous it is to speak out against powerful interests. It's a reminder that truth-telling, especially when it involves international espionage, can come with serious risks. But beyond the danger, there's also courage. Both Wang Fugui and Xi Zhejiang, despite their complicated pasts, chose to reveal what they knew. Whether their motives are pure or mixed, it takes bravery to expose secrets that powerful governments want buried. And in that act, there's a lesson for all of us. It's truth, even when inconvenient or dangerous, is what keeps democracy alive.